lo que es. Buenos días, mis estimados aprendices. ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén todo bien, todo azul. ¿Qué me cuentan? ¿Pueden escuchar mi voz? Hola, 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 hola. ¿Me escuchan? ¿Sí? Perfecto. Permítanme un segundito. Vamos a cambiar la configuración de la cámara. Vamos a colocar aquí un in my video y vamos a ajustar el zoom. Okay. All right. We're going to continue solving the bimestral exam. Yesterday, I think we're solving one or two equations, right? Or the three equations. The three. Okay, we are moving with the part number three. Simplify that. No. Ya simplificamos las. Okay. Ya hicimos la simplificar. Ya. Ok, perfecto. Nos queda la. Ya me acordé. Ya, la número 4. Ya. Thanks for the assistance. So we're going to continue with the solution of the bimestral exam. Okay, this is going to be Algebra 1. Bimestral, por favor. Bimestral exam. And we're going to solving the last algebraical expressions was the problem number 4. And the problem number 4 says x squared minus x minus 56 over x plus x squared plus 14x plus 49 multiplying by x squared plus 4x plus 21, no, minus 21 over x squared minus 9x plus 8, all right? And this expression adding 3 over x squared plus 8x minus 9. And we're supposed to factorize, we must solving these combined operations. Okay, as soon as you can see, we have addition, product, and division of the entire expressions. What is the first thing that we must do? Every time that we have a rational expressions, we have to make sure we can factorize the denominators when we're talking about the additions. And we have the divisions of product that's trying to factorize the expression before to simplify the expressions, okay? So basically, we have to remember the basic rule that we learned in 6th grade, 5th grade. It's every time that we have a combination of the operations, the first thing that we must do is simplify the operations inside the parentheses. Okay, that was the rule, the golden rule, the rule number 1. So because inside the parentheses we have trinomials perfect square, we have to factorize the trinomials, all of them. Let's see what we got. I'm going to use brackets instead parentheses because I'm going to use parentheses in every trinomial. In the first one, we can copy x, the first sign, x, the second negative times negative is positive, and we have to looking for a couple numbers who the product gave us negative 56, and at the same time the subtraction gave us negative 1. But obviously reasons those numbers are negative 8 and positive 7. Downward, x, copy the first sign, x, multiply their signs, positive also. And we have to looking for a couple numbers, or the product gave us 49, and at the same time, the addition gave us 14. On this case will be 7 and 7. Okie dokie. Multiplying by, once again, x plus, x negative. A couple numbers, so their product gave us 21, negative 21, and the subtraction gave us 4, will be 7 and 3, right? 7 and 3. Because 7 times 3 times negative 3 is negative 21, and 7 minus 3 is positive 4. And finally, x negative, x negative also, because positive times negative is negative. A couple numbers who their product gave us positive 8, in the addition gave us negative 9, will be 8 and 1. Close the brackets. Adding 3 over what? X plus, x negative. Obviously, we have 9 and 1, because 9 times negative 1 will be negative 9, and 9 minus 1 will be positive 8. Now let's going to simplify these expressions as soon as we can. For example, this x minus 8 can be canceled with this x minus 8. X plus 7 cancel with this x plus 7, and this x plus 7 cancel with this x plus 7. For that reason, the new fraction they're going to have will be given by x minus 3 over x minus 1 plus 3 over x plus 9, x minus 1. Okay? And if you really want to simplify these expressions, we can take the least common denominator between them. We have x plus 9, x minus 1. These two terms divided by this one, cancel the first one, and we got the product between x minus 3, x plus 9, plus these two terms divided by these two ones, that will be 1 times 3, will be 3. Okay, and at the end, we can apply the distributive property. We got x squared plus 6x minus 27 plus 3 will be negative 24 divided by x plus 9, x minus 1. And this is going to be the solution set of the problem number 4, at least in the part number 3. Or if you wish, you can divide x squared plus 6x minus 24 divided by x squared plus 8x minus 9. Okay, it doesn't matter. That way, you can get the answer. This is going to be the same. Okay. Now, questions? No questions? All right. So I'm going to move. No, not just a little bit. Mejor ahora. Total, eso. No, mejor muevo la cámara. Ando buscando borrador y veo que no hay. Para aquí. Okay. The instruction, the part number 4, in the part number 4 says, solve the non-linear inequality. Solve the non-linear inequality and express the solution using notation of function, graph, solution set. And that's it. Well, basically, the thing in terms of notation, solution set, and graph. Okay, let's going to begin with the first one. We have the first inequality. The first inequality that we have in this situation is 5x squared plus 3x Perdone muchachos, otra vez, créanme que no es picardía mía, sino que en serio se fue el internet hace unos minutitos y ojalá que no se vuelva a ir. Ahí estamos. Okay, we got 5x squared plus 3x, and that's supposed to be greater than equal than, greater than equal than 3x squared, uh, 3x squared plus 2. Remember, the first thing that we must do is moving these two terms to the right side, to the left side. And we're going to have like terms. For example, 5, subtracting 3, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 greater than equal than 0. And this inequality, we must just solve it like by a equation, right? So the only thing that we have to do is change this notation by equal 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 uh, equals 0. Remember, a couple numbers in their product gave us 2x and x. And we got the number 2 over here, positive and negative 1. Okay, because, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 will be 3. And the solution said we got 2x minus 1 equals 0. X equals 1/2. By the other hand, x plus 2 equals 0. X equals negative 2. Okay? Now, what are we going to do? We're going to create that table of signs. In the table of signs, remember, we must write the polynomial. The polynomial, the first interval will be given by negative infinite, comma, negative 2, close brackets. Why I'm using brackets? Because the equality notation greater than equal. That's why we're using brackets. All right. Mhm. Okay. In the second part, we got since negative 2 until infinite. And the last part, 1/2 until infinite positive. This is going to be the columns of this situation. What are the values of the polynomial? Remember, the polynomial has the values of 2x minus 1, x plus 2, and the product between them, and that will be equal to 2x squared plus 3x minus 2, okay? And now we are supposed to choose one singular value. For example, since negative infinite until negative 2, we can choose negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, minus 1, negative 7. The answer will be negative. And another one, negative 3, positive 2, negative 1. Answer negative also. For that reason, negative times negative gave us positive. This is going to be the first solution set, the first column. In the second one will be negative 2 until 1/2. You can choose the number 0. 2 times 0, 0 minus 1 will be negative 1. So the answer will be negative. 0 plus 2 is positive 2. The answer will be positive. Negative times positive will be negative. And the last one, we can use the number 1. 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. So we had positive. 1 plus 2 is positive because we have positive 3. Positive times positive is positive. And we are creating the first table of signs. Mhm. Ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. Mhm. Ujú. Pucha, agarramos práctica para hacer la tablita. And remember, because the problem says, okay, greater and equal than 0. Remember those values that's supposed to be positive. Okay, so draw the circle, stay in the circle, and the arrows will be located to the left and right side. So the intervals, the solution set will be given by negative infinite, comma, negative 2, union, 1/2, comma, infinite positive. Okay, and the another solution will be x less than equal than negative 2 or x greater than equal than 1/2. And we got at least the solution set of the problem number 1, part number 4. See, questions? Yep. Solution set, notation, function, and graph, the 3 weights. Graph. Okay, I'm going to move the second part over here. Number 2, we have x squared greater than 3 parentheses x plus 6. But obviously reasons the number 3 must be multiplying. Let me see it. Yeah, vamos a acercar un poquito. Vamos a moverlo aquí, ahí, aquí. For obviously reasons, we have to apply the distributive property between 3x and 6. That will be 3x plus 18. But remember, this inequality could that's supposed to be greater than 0 or less than 0, depending the case. So what I'm trying to explain you, we're going to move these two expressions to the left side. And we got x squared minus 3x minus 18 greater than 0. Because 3 times x, 3x plus 18. These two terms move to the left side and transform into negative numbers, all right? Now, let's going to transform this inequality into equation. I mean, x squared minus 3x minus 18 equals 0. So x negative, x positive. Two numbers with their product gave us 18, and at the same time, the subtraction gave us negative 3 will be 6 and 3, right? 6 and 3. So x that's supposed to be equal 6, and x that's supposed to be equal negative 3. Again, it's going to create the table of signs. Once again, the polynomial, the first interval will be negative infinite, comma, negative 3. Please take note, this time I'm not using brackets because the problem says only greater, never says greater than equal. That's why I'm not using brackets. The another one will be negative 3 until 6, and the last one will be 6 until positive infinite. Okay? The values of the polynomial are the first one, the first one, x minus 6. The second one, x plus 3. And the last one will be x squared minus 3x minus 18. Okay? And let's create the table of signs. Okay? A number between negative infinite until negative 3, we can use negative 4. Negative 4, negative 6 will be negative 10. So answer negative. Negative 4 plus 3, negative 1, also negative. Negative times negative, positive. In second place, a number between negative 3 and 6, we can use 0. 0 minus 6, negative 6, that will be negative. 0 plus 3, 3, positive. Negative times positive, negative. And the last one, 6 until positive infinite. Okay, we can use perfectly 7. 7 minus 6, 1, will be positive. The another one, 7 plus 3 is 10, positive. And positive, 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 positive. And what do we have? Again, the table of signs. Ahí está. Y vamos a hacer la gráfica. Because the problem says greater than 0 will be the positive. I'm going to draw the circles, but this time I won't stay in the circles. And the graph will be looking for the positive sign again. And we got negative infinite, comma, negative 3, union 6, comma, infinite positive, or x less than equal negative 3, or x, less than negative 3, or x greater than 6. That was the second problem. Sí, faltan 7. Mire que pues se vio la regañada porque no volvió a caer el internet. Okay, the problem number the problem number 3. Okay, yeah, it's over here. So problem number 3. Da-da, da-da. We got 2x minus 3x squared less than 0. If you want to transform this expression into equation, I'm going to take the common factor because it's all this, the only thing that we have to do. We got 2 minus 3x will be equal to 0. And we got two solutions. The first one, x equals 0. And another one will be x equals 2/3. Okay? Because 2 terms times -3 will be -2. 2 minus 2 will be 0. Okay? Now, let's begin of the polynomial. Again, the polynomial. Polynomial. Polynomial and intervals. The first one, negative infinite, comma 0. 0, comma 2/3, and 2/3, comma infinite positive. Yes. Esto es de la ventaja de la tabla de signos que todo es lo mismo, la misma cosa. Primero, x. Second one, 2 minus 3x. And the third one, the product between them. I mean, 2x minus 3x square, 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 square. Once again, choose a number between negative infinite until 0. We can choose -1, right? So -1, the first one, will be negative. The second one, -3 times -1 will be +3, plus 2 will be positive. Negative times positive will be negative. Oh, we had the first table signs. The second one, 0 onto 2/3, we can use 1/3. And the first one, 1/3, is positive. Okay, it's positive. The second one, 1/3 times -3 will be -1. Plus 2 is +1. Positive times positive will be positive. And the last one, 2/3 onto infinite, we can use the number 2. So the first one is positive. The second one, 2 minus 6 will be -4. It's negative. And positive times negative will be negative. Como que en esta vez la tabla de signos como que dio diferente, ¿no? En vez de dar más, dio menos, más, menos. Y eso tiene explicación, porque el coeficiente principal es negativo. Si usted al principio no hubiese querido trabajar con este negativo, usted podría haber multiplicado por -1 a ambos lados, a modo que el 3x cuadrado fuera el positivo. Pero ¿qué sucede? Al cambiar el signo de este, también cambiaría la orientación. Y en vez de ser menor que 0, al final sería mayor que 0. Pero para hacer eso, no le va a cambiar la solución, porque siempre buscaría el positivo y siempre quedaría las uniones. O sea que lo importante en la matemática no es cómo empiece, sino cómo termine. Puede usted agarrarlo de diferentes maneras, pero al final tiene que llegar a la misma conclusión. So, let's begin. Ahí está. And because the problem in this case says less than 0, what numbers are less than 0? The negative, right? So draw the circle over here, over here, and the arrow over here, the arrow over here. And the solutions will be negative infinite, comma 0, union 2/3, comma infinite positive. Or if you wish, x less than 0 or x greater than 2/3. And this is going to be the solution set for this part. Okay, guys, if God wills, tomorrow we're going to continue solving the word problems, the inverse of the function, the, the inverse of the function, the series of the function, and I'm going to give you your final grades. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Thursday on Friday. No, but probably on Friday, we're going to give you the final grades. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for your attendance. Have a great and wonderful day. Esa es una vista panorámica de todo lo que hicimos hoy. All right. Thank you so much for your attendance. Have a great and wonderful day. See you tomorrow.